Right now there's comments.
Yeah, well, there were comments before.
Oh, wait, look,
What?
it's going. Like, it's going.
Oh. Wow. The timer actually started to move.
Yeah.
That's at least
Weird.
a
That
partially...
stand is working pretty good, isn't it?
It works. What'd it do? Hey, guys. Hello. Hi. Hey. 2 streams in one day? Yeah, dude. Yeah, buddy.
Y'all better behave.
Yeah, dude. Everybody had better... Well, you're not going to be able to be seen very well.
No, not really. But that's okay. I'm just eating.
What song should you learn on acoustic guitar? I don't know, dude.
I don't know any really good acoustic songs. The only
More Than Words, dude.
The only songs I'd recommend is like Halsey songs.
More Than Words, dude. Yeah. The only music artist to Ashley right now is Halsey.
Wonderwall. Wonderwall's a good one.
Yeah.
About,
You gotta learn
Whistle
the-
for the Choir.
You gotta learn the Ryan Adams version of Wonderwall, though. Acoustic guitars for high school kids who are trying to get pussy. I mean, it's not the only thing it's for, but that is partially what it's for. Yeah, I agree. What's wrong with that, by the way? Were you a high school kid that got no pussy?
It would have gotten
And so
my
you're
pussy.
hating on the guys that put in the fucking work to get the pussy? Is that the way it...
Nobody played guitar for me in high school, but if they did, they would have gotten pussy.
Yeah, dude. If somebody came up to you and started strumming the guitar and
Or
singing...
piano. I am in love with the piano.
Yeah, the piano is another good one.
I had a friend who lives in Australia who played the piano for me. He said he wrote a song for me and shit too and played it.
Damn.
Yeah. But he was in Australia, so I can only e-fuck him.
Oh. That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Your boyfriend played piano and guitar and your pussy was immediately destroyed. Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, what are you going to do? That's like the double fucking whammy right there. No woman can fucking
Diner, what are you
resist. Who knows?
doing? He's just like going back and forth.
He's retarded. Just let him be retarded. Swamp ape, swamp ape. Swamp ape's here every time I do this, dude. I think he's grateful that we covered his movie.
He should be.
How do you get the sweet strange?
What?
There are 3... We've kind of... Well, there are at least 2 ways of getting in a woman's pants. One of them we've already discussed is to be really talented musically.
Humor.
Humor is the other. So if you can't play guitar and shit, you got to make them laugh. And if you can't do either of those things, then you got to go to a place where prostitution is legal because you're going to have to pay for it. Be rich, yeah, I guess that works too.
Yeah. Diner.
I can make them laugh with how horribly I play the guitar. Yeah.
Boy.
I mean, that might be a good combination to pull.
Hi. Come here.
How do you make your life not suck? Dude, I'm not a life advice type of guy.
Diner has advice.
What's your advice, Dinor? How do you make this guy's life not suck?
Tell him. Tell him your secrets.
What's the secret? He just licked his lips.
He's trying to get my food. See? He wants it.
You've got a whole bowl of food upstairs that you haven't touched. We were just up there, and you're fine. And now we're here. Dinor has autism. Yeah, I think so. I think he has more than autism.
You want the food?
Just give it to him.
I'm not holding it that hard.
He just won't take it.
He's not like...
What a retard. What the fuck?
Alright, get one.
Dino eating food ASMR, dude. Maybe we could just do like a whole like billion subscriber ASMR channel with just Dino licking things. He wouldn't be able to just be quiet though. He'd be chirping and shit, fucking up everybody's ASMR shit.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have a dog like chirp.
I don't know. It has to be a certain kind of ASMR.
ASMR. Just binge Cinema for Cynics while working out. One of the best channels out there. Cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Coolio. Is there a reason DP won't cover Chris Chan?
Talked about it a couple times, but
yeah,
covered.
Yeah, I think it's probably because he's just like so obviously like number one, heavily autistic, number two, trolling, that like I don't really know that he fits.
I mean, people have covered him.
He is probably the most covered
back,
fucking autismo on the internet too, so it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Bubba Lumptious? Holy shit. Have you ever heard of a movie, Shaolin Soccer? Yeah, I've seen it. Captain Autisimo and the Tism Crew. Yeah, I don't know. He just seems like an easy target that everybody else has already taken a shot at. I don't know why exactly, but that would be my guess. What do you think about Joe, Paul? I don't.
New shit.
I don't. Do I have a bird's nest in my beard? No, but I could. I could have like some baby birds up in there.
Poke like a pencil through it or something, probably. Keep it in there.
Why are movies watchable? I think a movie being watchable depends on how much it respects its audience. Like, you gotta meet me halfway in the like suspending disbelief shit.
Why are movies a thing?
Why are movies a thing? Mm-hmm. Because people hate their lives and
what makes them enjoyable to watch?
They want to escape their mundane lives and see action heroes and aliens and lasers and guns and car chases and romance and all the shit that they don't have in their own lives.
Yeah.
So they go to the movies. I mean, it's escapism. It's the same reason people play video games.
True.
Have you ever heard of Cybermutt? It's like Air Bud meets Born. I don't like animal-based movies. I'm sorry. Air Bud. I don't like movies that like we're like a dog or a cat or a dog and a cat, where some animal is the main focus of the movie. Even if they're dumb and they make it like talk. I don't think that I've ever seen. Have you ever seen a movie where an animal was the lead character? Not a cartoon, but like an actual movie where they take an animal and they're like, hey, this is a dog. But like Air Bud was a dog that could play basketball.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a movie like that you genuinely enjoyed? Babe, the one about a pig. I guess that one would be the closest one for me.
What was it? Like the cat and the Milo and Otis?
Milo and Otis, yeah. And then there's the Long Journey Home or whatever, I think, which is another like dog and a cat make friends, and the longest Homeward Bound, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Homeward Bound, yeah. But I don't know, dude. It always turns me off. It's just like the silliest fucking thing. When
Your sister went to the same concert as me?
Somebody's sister went to the same concert.
My sister went with me to that concert.
Wow, both of your sisters were at the concert.
And my cousin and my mom.
Watch A Talking Cat? No. What was the hardest movie to watch for a Cinema for Cynics review?
Spin.
It got really hard to watch those
Spin.
The Hellraiser movies.
Spin.
Like really hard towards the end there with Hellworld and Revelations and shit. I was really starting to fucking...
Spin. You gotta spin, bitch.
There was a movie called Roar that was made years ago. It involved lions. Turns out the lions they used weren't trained lions, and they killed most of the cast and crew.
What?
And yet the movie still got released. Okay, the lions killed most of the cast and crew. That would be an awesome movie. If, like, the first half of it was, like, a silly fucking lion comedy, and then it became this horrifying documentary of these lions going berserk and eating the whole film crew. You're here to troll? Cool.
Like a circus.
A circus? Just have, like, the circus animals go berserk and kill all the circus goers?
Wait, there was a...
Oh. Stuck in bed sick, so thanks for the streams. Also, Ashley, have you played Super Mario Odyssey yet?
Haven't even bought it.
Is there there's a new Super Mario out?
For Switch.
For the Switch, yeah. We don't even have a Switch.
Well, I think Scotty does. I think.
Could I get your opinion on something, Paul? That's kind of what I'm here for. Trying to send you $300, but it's not letting me. I'm sure that's the case.
Maybe 200 is the max.
The guy who announced his place in the room by saying, "I'm here to troll." His next message is, "I'm desperately trying to give you $1,000."
Thank you. I love my hair too.
Part of trolling is kind of like not letting people know you're trolling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because in order to really troll, you got to get in, to people's heads and shit. Does Naughty Priest really donate that money? As far as I know, he does. Naughty Priest is a very wealthy individual whose life dream is to see my penis on Pornhub. And I'm helping him realize that dream by accepting his donations.
I see it, like, every day.
How's Islam been for you? What? Aren't you the most jowliest of imams? Oh, because of the beard. Yeah. Why not like a fucking Quaker or whatever? Or like, who are those people that live out in the middle of nowhere?
Savages.
No, like the fucking... I did this again, dude. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this stupid religious people that, like, don't use any machines.
Amish?
Yeah. I don't know what it is about that word, but it just...
Okay.
It just disappears from my fucking head, dude.
That's funny.
And then when I want to go reference them to make fun of them, I can never remember what they're called.
You know, my ex had this story, like how he got one of their dogs.
Yeah.
They went to like a breeder or something.
An Amish breeder?
No. They weren't Amish. They thought that he was Amish. So they gave him the dog over like other people. They're like, let's give the dog to the Amish boy. Like, I don't know.
They thought he was Amish?
I guess so. I don't know.
Did he go in there and he was like, I need a dog to hunt the rats in Papa's barn?
I don't think so.
Reviewing Terminator, tell me that Salvation was better than T3 in Genesis. I'm thinking about doing that as the next What the Fuck Happened. The only criteria that it's missing for a perfect What the Fuck Happened is that it never went straight to video. Like, what I really want are franchises that started out as decent movies and then had a couple of sequels and then went straight to video. Or immediately went straight to video. Like, I found out last night that Point Break has 7 straight-to-video sequels. I can't find any of them online anywhere. But It's true. It's one movie, and then 7 straight to videos. Like, that's perfect shit.
You're gonna have to find, like, the lone Blockbuster and, like, go there.
I don't even think a Blockbuster, if there was such a fucking thing anymore.
There is one left.
In the world?
Well, I mean, they have a Twitter. It's called, like, The Last, or Blockbuster or something like that, and they...
The last Blockbuster?
Yeah, I don't know. Some shit like that.
Alaska has Blockbusters. Yeah. I can almost guarantee that even if it wasn't the height of video rental stores, that they wouldn't have all of these fucking Point Break movies. Some of them are just too obscure. What the fuck happened to Resident Evil? Yeah, that's another one that we talked about, but it never went straight to video, so they're still getting theatrical releases. Yeah, dude, I kind of miss the whole video store experience myself. It was kind of, even though we have better information now, like, the reason that Blockbuster doesn't exist is a combination of streaming and just the existence of the internet that allows people to fucking look up things about movies. Like, the entire basis of Blockbuster and Hollywood Video and all those rental stores and shit was kind of ripping people off. It was like gambling almost. I think that's why people liked it, because before the days where the internet was widespread and it had every movie on it and everything about every movie on it, you were basically walking in blind. You were going in there and going like, well,
maybe recommendations.
Yeah, maybe a friend told you, hey,
But
watch
other
this
than
movie,
that,
but
you just have, like, the cover and, like, the summary on the back.
like, one of the things I loved the most about going to Blockbuster was walking into the store and just walking up and down the aisles, because I had no idea what I wanted to watch, and picking a movie based on the cover art alone, basically, sometimes. Hey, Paul, TJ should shout you out more on his videos. I only discovered your channel from an old video of his. Where do you sit on the political spectrum? I don't really know where I sit on the political spectrum anymore. Authoritarian left.
If the spectrum was like a bench and you sat on it,
yeah,
would it break?
I mean, yeah, because my ass is fat. If the
That's
spectrum,
where you sit on the spectrum.
I'm definitely to the left, and I have some authoritarian tendencies, so that's a possibility. Remember when Netflix used to deliver movies in the mail?
I remember. I was never a part of it at that point.
I had a
Netflix
account for years where I did that whole... I used to have that... What was that fucking... There was a game one, too. Mm-hmm. Where you could get games and keep them for as long as you wanted, but if you wanted a new one, you had to send the old one back.
Huh.
And they would just send you the DVDs for the games, and you just...
I don't remember what it was called.
Gamefly, yeah. That's what it was.
Wow, damn. All you guys knew that one.
I know, dude.
Both
Hella
of us
people.
in here like,
That's one of the reasons why I like doing these, is because I'll have these really weird conversations, and I've got 160 people that I can ask to fill in the blanks for my addled brain. But yeah, no, I had the Netflix DVDs. Like, you had to pay, like, you could get 1 at a time, 2 at a time, or like 4 at a time, I think. Mm-hmm. And there were different monies for all of that. Paul, you ever hear of I already can tell you no. It starts with manga artist.
I've heard of him.
I haven't heard of him. Look up Uzumaki, a manga about a town obsessed with spirals. I've actually heard of Uzumaki, and I've actually read some of the manga, so that's pretty interesting. It's one of the only mangas that I've ever even looked at.
I just know that he does very crazy shit.
Yeah.
Disturbed.
It was really disturbing, kind of. Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. The only manga that I've ever read cover to cover, well, not cover to cover, but I've read the whole thing and really fucking enjoyed myself. There's a manga called An Incident at Amagara Fault, I think, and the idea is that this earthquake happens in Japan and this fault opens up, and the rock wall where it broke is filled with these holes that are shaped like people.
I'm pretty sure that's by him too, isn't it?
Is it by the same guy?
Chat, do you know? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's by him.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I guess I do like him then, even though I couldn't have named him, and I really didn't know that he was the one that...
I forget who the author was, but the last manga that I read, it was a few years ago now because I don't really read manga. It was probably the best one I've ever read. Was Oyasumi Poon Poon, which was...
Oh, you've told me about that. Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. It was a crazy ride. I finished it probably within a week. Poon Poon was great.
Poon Poon, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that was his name. The whole thing was, from his, how he perceived himself, was how Poon Poon was drawn. And it starts, when he's in elementary school. And, so he looks like this little, I don't know, almost like a bird ghost thing.
I'm out.
It's really weird. It's just how he sees himself, but everybody else is drawn normally and fantastically. And it just goes through, I don't know, heartbreak and, depression and suicide and, all
Sounds
this
like a
crazy
fucking
shit.
Great read.
It's
sounds
awesome.
like
it's
an
really
uplifting
awesome.
read, dude.
It's not uplifting at all, but it's awesome.
Somehow the weebs have taken over Highdeology, and I don't like it, dude.
Okay, change the subject then.
I
can keep talking about it.
The goddamn weebs have staged a coup, and they have taken it over. Driving around with a giant bag of weed is scary but entertaining with you on. Many praises to the best peasant and his lady. Well, thank you, my friend. Weeb master race. Yeah, dude. You guys are everywhere, man.
Who is your waifu?
Do I even have a waifu?
Do you? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but it's the most generic waifu of all waifus.
You haven't watched very much stuff. It's Mikasa.
Yeah, dude. Mikasa, dude.
From
the most brutal Titan slayer of all.
I have a few waifus. I'm a slut. I'm a waifu slut.
I guess Velma would be my original waifu then.
Yeah.
Does she count though? Because it's Western animation.
Why
are we doing this? See, it's like the tar pit of weeabooism, and it just I was just no more weeaboo, and now it's okay.
It depends, how, there's not really a word for a Western waifu as far as I know. So, my video game waifu. Oh God, who would that be?
Wouldn't the Western version of waifu be sad fake cartoon girlfriend?
I mean, who you wish
was your girlfriend, right?
Basically. I mean, it might be this right here.
Diva?
Yeah. But I also really like May. Then I like Sylvanas.
Damn.
Li Ming is pretty hot too.
Li Ming is way too severe for me.
Severe?
Yeah, she's got those real harsh, angular features.
Oh, I mean, I guess, but
I like the rounder faces. I can get down with Diva and I can get down with May.
Not Tracer.
I don't know, dude. Tracer kind of annoys me as a character. Not really my thing.
She's okay.
I think yeah, probably
Jaina. Is good. I think Lily.
Lily the panda?
Yeah, man.
The Pandaren, dude.
Quite a few. I like Chell from Portal.
You don't even get to see her, really.
I know, but...
How do you know she's not a hideous monster on those
Because
things?
you can look at yourself. She's a cutie.
How do you know that mirror isn't just a trick of GLaDOS showing her what she wants to see?
No, because you can see, the model, it's just kind of...
But in actuality, it's like a fucking 80-year-old trucker with his big old nasty trucker titties hanging down.
Molag Ball is your waifu.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
a good waifu.
Ashley is Molag Ball, dude.
Exactly. Dark Souls has good waifus.
Dark Souls does?
Her name Priscilla from the dragon hybrid.
I just want to crawl inside of that big giant bitch that you can kill. That's the only one I care about in Dark Souls.
Guinevere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guinevere.
Just have her use me as a vibrator for a while or something.
There's porn like that out
but
there.
Dark Souls is not real fertile ground for, like, hot
Yeah,
chicks.
I mean, like, those are, like, very, like, I don't know, specific archetypes. They're very strange. They're not like your cute little Anabu Moe waifu. They're like, that's like saying, fuck. I always forget her fucking name. Like, Brienne of Tarth is your waifu.
Oh.
Like, that's that's the kind of girls you find mostly in Dark Souls.
Why doesn't, like Zarya girls, dude?
Yeah. I don't like those kind of girls as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Priscilla, that's who I said. Hot.
It's like Samus is hot.
Yeah.
Like, she's got that good combination of, like, badass and
like,
hot.
But
I don't like...
Why not Kirby, though? Because Kirby got the suck, dude. Like...
Kirby could, like, become the perfect pussy, too. He can become anything.
I know.
Right?
Midna! Look, both of Midna's forms, okay? If we're being honest here, Imp Midna and True Form Midna, both perfect.
Man, I've just given up. We're in the tar pits now, dude. Have Paul's thoughts on Trump Russia changed? Not really. I mean, it's pretty obvious that if there wasn't a direct connection with Trump, that very high-ranking people in his cabinet were connected to Russia. I don't know, dude. I don't really care. The media has succeeded in battering me with it to the point where it's now meaningless and I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I guess I'll care if he gets impeached because of it or some shit, but until then, I'm tuning out of the fucking soap opera. I just don't want it. DSP, dude. DSP is one of my guilty pleasures, man. I like watching DSP putting out his quality content.
Get down, bud. Get down.
How big is your ball sack?
I don't know, it's not ginormous, it's not teeny.
Yeah,
it's just a ball sack.
It's a ball sack.
Like, what else do you want?
It's two balls in a sack.
Yeah. Good size.
Dude, I loved those series you did with Skyrim. Yeah, those were fun. Just hard to imagine having time to do that again. No, Jeff, get out of here. She's not answering that story. That question. You're trying
I don't know who that is.
You're trying to drag us into a weeaboo death. Thoughts on ass to mouth? At least that's not weeaboo. I guess it could be.
Hentai. I'm trying not to steal the weebs from you.
Oh, God, man. That's the worst comment ever that just went by.
What?
Read that. Oh. What? Oh, no.
Wait, is it that one?
Yeah, watch Higurashi no Kaku Koroni. Get out of here.
That is actually really good.
Oh, man.
It translates into when the cicadas cry.
Oh, man.
I don't know who Asked Folio is. I'm sorry. So.
Oh. Watch Coco no Kawaii Sayonara-chan, dude. No shit. Get out of here with that Boku no Pico shit.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Weeby weebin. Dude, is this like the weeaboo hour? Did I start?
I'm sorry.
Is this? No, I'm just saying
keep asking.
it's weeaboo witch. No, I'm not blaming you. They're doing it just as bad as you are. It's like I just started this one right at the weeaboo witching hour, dude, where all the weebs are looking for some place to go weeb together.
Ching chong da ding dong.
Watch Ching Chong da Ding Dong, dude. That one sounds amazing. It translates into when the leeches cry. Ching Chong da Ding Dong, dude. Oh my god. I would.
Higurashi is really good, okay? It's a good one. But you have to watch both seasons, that's the issue. You have to put yourself through 2 seasons in order for it to actually all make sense.
What series is it that the dorks, all the fat guys at the anime convention have the headbands on for? Naruto, dude. Let's watch some Naruto together. Let's binge Naruto.
How many episodes is Naruto now? It has to be like up to like 1,000 or something. Like total.
We could do that in a weekend, dude. We'll just have Naruto weekend.
70% of it is filler or some shit. 700?
You guys look 100% like leftists. Cool.
Wow, okay. I don't really know what I am because I don't pay attention.
Ashley don't give a fuck. Can we get an update on the movie?
What, the one y'all are making?
Oh, no, you can't.
Bye.
Were you a Dragon Ball Z fan? Nah.
No. Back then I was like, that's a boy show.
I had some neighbors in my early 20s who were good friends of mine that were really into it. And I used to play Dragon Ball Z Budokai with them on the Xbox. But I just liked playing it because it was a fighting game and I could beat them and piss them off. Oh Chin Chin, God Daisuke Nandayo. Dude, Papa Franku, dude.
All these penis sentences.
Yeah, I played the Tony Hawk games. I started playing the first one, and the one I got really good at, I can't remember which one it was, but they introduced a move where you could continue a trick by reversing your board. So you could just I don't know which one. I think it was either 2 or 3 where they added that shit.
I think I played one of those, maybe.
Watch Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yes.
Okay.
That was yes to another question.
Yeah, revert.
Yeah.
2 was my fave. The OST was amazing. The soundtracks on all of them were pretty decent, except for the first one. I don't think
a Tony Hawk game?
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, they had all kinds of punk bands.
Oh, okay, so it's like a GTA kind of.
Yeah,
music.
like actual music,
right.
Not like. No. It was
just
on
as iconic as Mario. No. Somebody's demanding you play Skyrim.
Oh, okay. You're a better neckbeard than me?
No.
I doubt that, dude. I really doubt that. You gotta fucking prove yourself before you take my woman. Video game music is actual. No, I know, but I mean, shoot. You got what we had a moment, and if you missed it, it's not my fault, okay?
I'm sorry you're taking everything literal.
I've played Hearthstone.
I have not played Hearthstone.
I just don't want to spend money to play Hearthstone, so I never have any good cards.
I don't really like card games that much, except for deck ones, like Solitaire. Like standard deck, I mean.
Yeah. You play a lot of Solitaire.
I do. I like Solitaire.
Do a hard cry.
It's okay. It's
Oh, yeah, dude. I played tons of Magic the Gathering back in the day, dude. Back in the good old days when, you know, all my work money could go to cards.
Is that back in the good days of the school district?
No. That was well beyond. We're talking about, like, 15, 16 part-time job money.
Oh. I didn't realize Magic was that old.
It's super old, man.
I didn't even know. Kirby Air Ride for the Nintendo Switch? Really? Really? We're gonna need a Switch soon, because I love Kirby Air Ride on GameCube.
I'm gonna need a Switch to beat our dog.
That too. Dinor! Get your little ass over here right now. Right now.
Right, meh.
Probably just Uncle TJ.
What's going on here?
Orgy with Dinor.
Dinorgy.
Dinorgy.
I'm a dog.
I'm just doing my war room. I just came here to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, Salvador, get out of here.
Salvador.
Salvador, get out.
Salvatorio.
Most of the fam is
So
here.
TJ,
How long has it been since you referenced something scatological?
I mean, I guess it wasn't directly. I don't know. When was I talking about poop or shit? Were we talking about?
Oh, poop.
I mean,
we
I don't mean
ass to mouth. We talked about ass to
We
mouth.
talked about ass to mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But we
Not
didn't
really.
talk about poop.
I didn't
though.
mean scatological, like, super literally. I just meant, like...
I mean, when you walked in here, I said we were fucking my dog. Is that? Is that?
I meant, like, organically before I entered the situation.
No, the weeaboos have taken this one over.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if I've ever read the manga Ching Chong Da Ding Dong.
Is that a real thing?
No. It was just because everybody in the chat was going like, watch Harakiri no Piku no Hayabusa. Like, all those, I don't even know how people remember. Like, if I was into anime, I would never be able to talk to people about it because I would never be able to recite one of those fucking names from memory. Like, I had a hard time remembering Amish earlier.
Dubs. Okay, dubs.
No, I'm not. Fuck it's the names.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't change the names for the dubs, do they?
I mean, yeah, they do. They'll translate it most of the time.
I don't know, dude.
Spooky, dude, man.
I don't know. I just wouldn't be able to do it.
Bible Black. I don't have a wig. It's real. Like, real.
Oh, they just wanted to make you pull your hair on the screen. I mean, they would.
Whatever. They
You
succeeded.
just
It's real.
you got duped, dude.
On there, she's got a bald ass cancer head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bible Black is a good one.
It's just.
It's not even special. Most Bibles are black, though.
It's a hentai. It's a hentai.
I don't care.
Bibles. Black Bibles.
I just wish somebody would figure out how to start doing like live action crazy porn. I wish there was a budget for that in porn. Because like I don't want to watch cartoons.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, so I mean they could be doing that shit.
I don't want cartoon. I don't want to like. I don't really have a desire to watch cartoons get raped by tentacles, but I'd watch a porn, like an actual porn
I mean,
about a
I would
tentacle
too,
monster
but,
from beyond
like,
the void.
I would want like a real tentacle monster.
Hell yeah, dude! I want a
Like-
big old practical tentacle
Like one that
monster
we got
dildo
from
thing.
like another planet.
Yeah, or like a demon or whatever. They do demons a lot in these fucking.
Once those
Yeah, you know.
are around, then you know.
Have that fucking demon from Thor fuck some bitch with his fire cock or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not, dude?
High budget CGI porn.
It's $1 billion
wanna do
industry, but
CGI.
It's not concentrated.
Yeah, there's too many little sub-genres.
It's $1 billion industry of a million different porn producers, so everybody's got too big a piece of that pie to ever get a movie like that made.
That's why it needs to be consolidated by corporations.
Yeah. There we go.
We need one giant porn company that produces the highest budget smut possible.
DP Patreon perk ASMR. You want us to like whisper to you?
When did that become ASMR instead of just whispering?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
It's supposed to trigger good feelings.
Yeah, you're supposed to get tingles and shit from it, but I've listened to some of it and I didn't get no tingles.
I mean, it just depends on what makes you tingle.
I'm a whispery voice.
Yeah.
How are you doing today? Doesn't that feel nice how I'm all whispery?
Whispery.
Like, it sounds creepy to me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just I have a creepy voice. I don't know.
Resort Boyne always will be the best hentai series. Okay.
I've never heard of that.
Resort
My first
Boyne.
one that I ever watched was called Body Transfer, and it was really cool.
I don't remember the first one that I saw.
I remember the plot, I guess. There was, like, a school where demons took over or whatever, and, like, were trying to, like, inseminate some chick with, like, the demon king or some crap.
Sweet. Sounds like a good porn.
That wasn't my first real porn. That was my first hentai.
Right.
My first real porn was some weird fucking 70s looking shit that was like a Little Red Riding Hood parody. And they did the whole like, Grandma, what? It's like this fucking 70s dude with a big ass mustache. Grandma, what big eyes you have? You know, all this shit. It's like, Grandma, what a big dick you have. And he's like, the better to rape you with, my dear. And he fucking whips off the blanket and he's like, yeah, suck that shit.
Damn.
I'm just sitting there thinking, like, if she doesn't want it, why don't she just bite that fucking dick off? I don't get it. But
She secretly wanted it, dude.
yeah, that's the patriarchal message, dude.
I can't even really remember what the first, like, actual porn that I saw was. Like, I saw a lot of not real actual porn, like, a lot of Skinamax type of shit
Yeah.
before.
That was basically just like bobbing man ass the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, or bobbing head, but with nothing else. Every once in a while you get the bobbing head.
I mean, you saw a lot of tits.
Yeah, a lot of
saw
tits, some
You
ass.
pretty much never saw vag, really.
No.
Except for, like, maybe you get, like, a full frontal shot, but nothing, like, spread.
No. No hardcore at all. And I subsisted on that. Well, there was a lot of, like, I saw a lot of hardcore magazines, though.
Yeah, like Hustlers and
Yeah.
shit. 'Cause you always found, like, your dad's porn somewhere.
Yep.
Usually in their bedroom and, like, the fucking under the sink or somewhere.
Yeah.
Now I wish that I grew up with a
Or,
dad.
like, in a garage.
I would have been
In a box in the garage,
thinking
yeah.
that shit.
I used to find Playboys out in the garage in boxes. I had a fucking
Sometimes you
uncle
just
that gave
find
me
that shit out
Playboys.
in the woods, too.
Oh, yeah, you could find porn in weird places.
Like some teenage boy's stash or some shit out there in the woods, or some fucking dejected husband that's got his wife's like such a controlling bitch. He's got to go in the woods to jerk off and shit.
I remember, like, my first big relationship when it ended. One of my friends, Rodney, gave me a giant trash bag filled with assorted porn magazines. And they were all, like, you knew that they had all been used multiple times, but it was still, like, it was a thoughtful gift back in the day, a big trash bag of smut.
Hey, buddy, you ain't getting laid no more, so
Here you go,
there you
man.
go. You need it more than I do, man.
Yeah, dude, it was a thoughtful, heartfelt gesture that has no place in modern society at all. You can't give people porn anymore. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
it's not a thing you're ever expected to do and would probably be looked upon as creepy.
Here's the porn.
But yeah, dude, bequeathing the porn to a friend that needed
Well,
it,
not
that was...
everybody just retweets porn.
That's my point, is like porn is so instant at everybody's fingers. All you have to do is type porn into Google. Like, grandparents have figured out how to do this shit now. So
My
it's like,
great grandpa did it up until like the last like couple weeks before he died,
I believe you.
and he was like 92.
I believe you.
he knew. He
He was like in fucking, Because can you imagine 92? Like, he didn't even have porn when he was like a young man. Like, there wasn't even hardcore porn, period.
Like I saw Mary Lou's ankle.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, as a 90-year-old man...
He was in the Air Force, too, for a long time.
Yeah, but, like, he was
War
looking
II
at, like,
shit.
pinups and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, his
Well, I mean,
days...
the Air Force is probably fucking prostitutes and shit, too.
Sure, but I'm talking about porn.
Yeah, porn.
I mean, yeah, sure, he got pussy. Everybody's always gotten pussy. But, like, as far as, like, porn for when the pussy wasn't there, think about that, dude. Yeah, he's overseas and shit. And, like,
They actually had to, like, go places for porn. Like, I gotta go to a place with a bunch of other fucking perverts around.
Yeah.
And go, like, put some money in this machine and turn a crank or something.
Dude, there were those, like, booths where people would go jerk off in New York up until, like, relatively recently.
Yeah.
They still have those.
They still have jerk off booths?
Dude, I knew someone who worked in a sex shop, and they said the most disgusting job at the sex shop they had, because they had one of those jerk off booths, is, like, being the person that's got to go clean the fucking jerk off booth, and they, like, let it go and shit, so it's just, like... semen caked floor, you know?
That's so fucking gross.
Nasty.
Jizz mopper.
You know, they have, like, I read I think Chuck Palahniuk wrote a fucking thing about it, like an article, about these guys that, like, they know that's in there, so they'll, like, get in the jerk-off booth and then, like, start licking up the cum off the floor.
Oh.
Because they're, like, super, like, yeah, I'm dirty, I'm naughty. Licking up these strangers' cum off this dirty floor.
Just seems like an opportunity to put somebody in a job that they enjoy, you know?
Yeah, you know, and they keep chasing them off. I'm like, well, let him
hire that motherfucker.
Hey, man, thanks for cleaning that up for me.
Yeah.
Here's $10.
Do the other 3 booths, I'll give you another $10.
$10 a booth.
Yeah. That's so fucking gross, man.
Will you call me Piggy while I do it? All right, well, it's only 8.
What about those ones that are like an actual woman, and the gate goes up, and she's just in there like, and like looking at a bunch of dudes beating off?
I read an article about like a jizz mopper, but it was like a kind of like a mini like movie theater, so they like would show adult videos in like a theater, and
the fucking guy is going through the aisle,
yeah,
mop and shit.
Yeah, basically.
That's so gross. Like, why wouldn't these establishments figure it out and just provide like cum towels to everybody as they go in?
Because who the fuck? I mean, like, I guess some people would be nice enough to use the cum towel, but most people are gonna be like, oh man, I just fucking jerked off in some creepy theater full of other fucking. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Well, I'm ashamed of myself. I gotta go.
Man.
So I mean, like, who's like? You have to be like hardcore, like hardened to like, this is what I am. I don't give a shit. You have to be that person to actually sit there and clean up your mess. Like, now I will politely clean this up for the gentlemen who run this establishment.
Wouldn't it be part of the thrill, though? Like, just leaving it on the floor?
I mean, ugh.
I feel like...
What a fucking gross business. It's like, what a gross business to start. I mean, I guess whatever. Capitalism. But fuck me, man. Gross. Just people blowing loads in a closet somewhere. I'm gonna start a fucking chain of closets where men go and blow loads in them. Fuck.
So you can't sell that as well anymore, though.
No.
But back in the day, there was a market, you know, like some dude wants to go jerk off. Yep, this is my little jerk off den. Come on in. Here's some stuff you can look at to stimulate you. Have fun.
Wow.
And then, you know, it's like jizz mopper.
Jizz mopper.
I mean, if you think about it, the person running the business isn't dealing with the jizz on the floor. They got an employee for that shit. You know?
Yeah.
So it's really that guy who's got the shitty job. The guy who's just making the money. Like, is that jizz all clean? Good, okay. Employee's coming in. I'm happy.
Did these people never, like, I don't know, use, like, a shower instead, basically? Like
have a cum drain in the floor?
Yes, like, have a drain and, like... I don't know, like, get like a sprayer for each stall or something. Like, you know.
I mean,
dude, you could go
they're
like
running a fucking jerk off closet. I don't think they're super concerned with it.
But I mean, like, if that, you know, I would have invented some shit like that.
I would have ran the fucking porn shop that nobody wanted to go to, because I would do a load check after these assholes left, dude. When they left, they would leave to a holding area, and I would go in there with my fucking flashlight, and if there was jizz on the floor, I'd be like, get in there and clean that up, you fucking degenerate.
I wanted to do like a fast food style brothel, dude, where it was just like, there was a chick, and the dude walked in, and he just started fucking. There's none of that foreplay or nothing. It's like, all right, you start fucking, and you're charged by the minute, you know, and it's just like, okay, you took 3 minutes to come, here's your fucking thing, next guy.
That poor woman. What the fuck kind of life is that?
She's just like, there. Oh, yeah.
That's horrible.
Next.
I just have a bottle of lube on the side.
She'll be handsomely compensated. It's fine. She knows
Well,
what
I
she's
was
in for.
like, that's not too much different from that documentary we were watching with the prostitutes where they're all in that booth. And, like, you know, the guys are, like, picking them.
Yeah, but at least there's, like, some conceit of, like, you know, like they go to a different place.
That's pretense entirely.
They just, like, turn a McDonald's into a
yeah, like a big line of dudes waiting with their boners and shit. You know, and they're just standing there, and one guy goes in, and she's just there with her legs spread, and he's just like...
Dude, you know that's happened at some point, too. You know you're not the first person to think of this. At some point in our...
And then it's, okay, you lasted 50 seconds, that's fucking $50 or whatever, because it's like $1 a second or whatever the fuck.
Somebody said McBonin. Dude, I bet in, like, the Old West and shit, some shit like that has happened.
It has to.
There was just a line of dudes waiting to fuck the same chick.
Yeah.
Awesome. God bless the Old West. Pioneer spirit.
Oh, man. The maids were given a black light as part of their tools. At that point, though, like, that's so gross, man. Ugh. That is one good thing about, like, more modern societies that, like... The jizz booths are almost completely gone. I'm sure there's a few still open around the world.
I would have gone really fancy with my jizz booth, dude.
Like
I would have had like a waterfall of like running water for the ground, so that
they
like,
just blow
on the wall and down.
So just blow a load on the waterfall.
Yes.
And it just washes it down the drain.
Yes.
It's pretty smart. It would be pretty, but what about, like, the guys that were just like, fuck yeah, like, you were saying, like, there are guys that just want to leave their nut on the floor.
Yeah. I don't know, they'd probably turn around and, like, jizz outside the booth or something. I don't know, or on the other walls.
Dude, why'd my connection go bad?
I don't know.
That's lame.
But, I mean, weird.
Very bad connection. Cause it to like...
Oh. Poor? Very bad.
Okay.